Hi, welcome to class. My name is Kelly. Today we'll be working on strength and flexibility. You'll need a mat, which you should lay out side onto me like this, and a light to medium set of dumbbells, sturdy athletic shoes, and maybe some water for hydration. Let's get started with your warm-up. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders with your toes pointing straight ahead. Soften your knees and lengthen out through your waistline. Take a little brace with your core muscles, tightening around your midsection so your spine feels supported. Take your right hand, reach up, and then hinge forward. Left hand reaches up and hinge forward. Let's repeat that. Reaching up and hinge. Hands on the thighs, knees soft. Up and hinge. One more time each side. Lift and hinge forward, bending at the hips. Lift up. Now squat down and up. Sitting back through your hips, keep your hands on your thighs and your chest facing forward. Sit right back with your hips. Let's do 4 more. Knees align with the toes. Now squat a little slower and a little deeper. Reach to the left. Let's do the same to the right. So it's a squat and a reach. Reach out level with your shoulders. Release the heel so you swivel on the ball of the foot. Now rotate side to side. Reach across. Again, you're releasing the heel so you're swiveling on the ball of your foot. Keep a proud chest. Shoulders are down and back. Let's do 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big deep breath in, reach up. Take your wrist, pull up and over. Let's do the other side. Pull up and over. Come back to the center. Pull your elbows back. Stretching through your chest and shoulders. Hands come down. Widen your stance. Toes straight ahead. Shift to the right. Press your hips forward. Now shift to the left and hips forward. Sitting back, stretching your inner thigh as you shift across. 1 more each side. Shift, lift, shift, and lift. Now turn your toes out and heels in. Squat down and press your knees open to stretch through your groin. Drop your right shoulder down, look up over your left shoulder. Other side, look up over your right shoulder. Press the knee back. Repeat that. Last time, other side. Come back to the center, press both knees back. Shift a little side to side to stretch through your groin and come up. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. Step your right leg all the way back onto the ball of your foot. Take your right hand, reach up, pull down with your left elbow. Both hands up, both hands come down. Press your heel to the floor, your back heel, all the way to the floor, stretching your calf. Now lift your chest, lift and press the heel to the floor, rolling through your foot, warming up the calf and ankle. 4, 3, good. Step forward, left leg back, big step back onto the ball of your foot, bending both knees. Reach up with the left hand, pull down with the right. Now both hands up, pull both hands down. Press your heel to the floor, stretching your calf. All 10 toes face forward, that's important. Now lift and roll the heel down, warming up and stretching the calf and lower leg. 4 more. 2 and 1. Step forward, roll your shoulders back, take a big deep breath in, reach up, pull down, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, opening your chest, inhale, hands come down, roll your shoulders back. All right, we are warmed up. Let's get started with our strength work. Pick up your dumbbells, bending at the knees and hinging at the hips. We'll start with a rear lunge using just the right leg. So your left leg's going to step back, your right leg stays in place. Maintain a hip distance stance, stand tall and pull your shoulder blades down the back. Now take a big step back with your left leg, lunge and come up. Let's repeat that. Lunge and up. Keep your shoulders pulled down and back. Make that a big step back onto the ball of your foot. Bend both knees. Keep the dumbbells relaxed by your sides, holding the dumbbells with a firm grip without strengthening, without straining your hands. Your grip will be strengthened naturally just by holding a firm but relaxed grip. Good, come up. Now separate your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Have your toes pointing straight ahead. Bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders. Shoulder press. We're going to strengthen your shoulders. Now, elbows are forward, palms face in. Dip, press. Dip and press. So it's a semi-squat. Dip down and press. Sitting back slightly. Keep the palms of your hands facing inwards, even as you press up. Bend the knees, sit back through the hips, elbows in front of the body the whole time. One more. Very good. Bring the dumbbells down for a moment. Bring your feet back to that hip distance stance. Now we're going to combine the two movements, but we'll alternate your legs and we'll alternate the arms. Bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders, elbows in front of the body. Lunge your left leg back. Now press the right hand up. Lunge the right leg back and press the left hand up. Lunge and press. Big step back and press up. Keep it going. We're doing each move for about 40 seconds. Done. Bring your hands back down. Let's do the other side for the rear lunge. Separate your feet. Again, hip distance. Dumbbells by your side, shoulders down and back. Now, right leg back. Right leg back and step in. All of these moves use a lot of muscle together, so they tend to make you breathe a little deeper. There's a little bit of a breathing challenge, but that's a bonus because you're not only strengthening here your left leg, but also a little bit into your cardiovascular system. Sink down, bend the knees, both of the knees, step back onto the ball of your foot. One more. Now, push press for your shoulders. Separate your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Bring your dumbbells up to the fronts of your shoulders, elbows in front of the body. Soften your knees. Now, dip and press. Dip, press. Dip and press. Always a challenge to strengthen your shoulders. These are muscles that don't always get worked in daily activity. We tend to avoid putting things overhead, but this is a useful exercise for shoulder strength. One more, dip, press. All right, dumbbells down, we combine it. Alternating, rear lunge and shoulder press. Bring your dumbbells back up to your shoulders. Wriggle your fingers a second. Now hold the dumbbells firmly. Left leg back, right hand up. Right leg back, left hand up. Just keep alternating. This one takes some coordination. It's a little bit like tapping your head and rubbing your belly. You have to think about what you're doing. Connect your mind to your body. Press up. Bend your back knee. Step back onto the ball of your foot. Keep your feet hip distance. Done. Okay, let's put the dumbbells down for a second. Shake out your hands. That was our first set. We've got another sequence of movements. Just roll your wrists, stretch your hands, stretch your fingers, hinge at the hips, bend the knees, and pick up your dumbbells. Let's go to our next series of exercises. Feet together. Stand a little bit to the left side of your space for a side lunge to the right. Here we go, lunge and push off. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Sit back and push. Bend your right knee, but keep your left leg basically straight, so that as you step out, you sink down and then you push the floor away with your right leg. Push the floor away. Keep the back of your neck long. Let's do one more. And push. Step your feet hip distance apart. I'm going to give you a side view here. Hinge with a row. So hinge and row. Lift your chest, brace your core. Now hinge at the hips. Sit back, 2 rows, and then lift up tall. Good, repeat that, sit back, bend your knees, just a little, and then row up. Keep the back of your neck long, sitting back through your hips. Each row you want to squeeze between your shoulder blades. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, drive your elbows up. One more set. Hinge, row, row, and come up. Now we combine it, total body, lateral lunge, hinge and row, all together. So we'll start to the right and then we'll go to the left. Dumbbells together by your side, feet together. Let's go. Lunge, row, row, push off, other side. Lunge, hinge, row, row, and push off. Again, lunge, hinge, row, row, and push off. Sit back into that hinge. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Big step out. Now push off from the right foot. Left leg. 2 rows. And step in. All right, we go back to the beginning, but this time take a little step to your right. Lateral lunge to the left. Start with your feet together. All 10 toes face forward. Knees are soft. Chest is lifted. Core is braced. Here we go. Lunge and push off. Sit back and push. and push the floor away. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Keep the back of your net long. Your left leg bends while your right leg stays basically straight. Big step out and push. One more. Big step and push. Hinge and row. So we've got 2 more moves, then we're going to go in for our nice stretch. Okay, now your feet are hip distance. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Brace your core. Lift your chest. Proud chest. Slightly tucked chin. Let's go. Hinge. Row. Row. And lift up. On each of those rows, draw your shoulder blades in and down. So you don't want to hunch your shoulders up towards your ears. You're really working on keeping the shoulders pressed down and then pulling your shoulder blades together. On the hinge, make sure you're just bending at the waist, the hips rather than at the waist. Last one, and come up. All right, lateral lunge and with a hinge and a row. So we're going to alternate, starting with a right side lunge, chest up, core braced, shoulders down and back. Let's go. Lunge, row, all 10 toes face forward, squeeze between your shoulder blades, press your shoulders down away from the ears. So there's no hunching. Keep your body facing forward. Sit back. Make sure you're not turning your toe out to the side as you lunge to the left. Your left toes face straight forward, not out to the side. That's important. Big step. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Push the floor away. Last one. Lunge. Row. Row and push. All right, put your dumbbells down out of the way. Shake out your hands. We gripped for a long time, so let's roll the wrists. Spread the fingers. And let's go down to our mat. Coming down, let's face this way first. Come onto your knees. Now walk your hands forward. Press down through your chest and shoulders. Let your head just fold forward. Pressing down. Tailbone lifted. Stretching through your chest and your shoulders. Take a big deep breath in here. And then pull yourself all the way forward. Hips down. Body down, press up just a little. Squeeze your glutes, keep your hips down and your feet down, and lift your chest, stretching out your abdominals and the front of your body, and come down. Roll onto your side to face me. Bend your bottom leg in front of you. Now take a hold of your shin, ankle or foot of the top leg and pull that back. Ooh, some days I feel so tight, and today is one of those days. Stretching always feels so good, especially when you feel tight. And right now this feels especially good. Push your hip forward, keep the knee close to the mat of the leg that you're stretching. And now bring the knees together, feet together, and come all the way down. Bring your hands together, rest your head down. Now take the top hand and open back, looking back. Just allowing the weight of your arm to pull you back and open and rotate through your chest and shoulder. Breathe into that. and close the arm. Now move a little closer to the side of your mat and roll onto your back. Bring your arms out to the side in a T, feet together, palms face up, pull your shoulder blades down and back. Lower the legs to one side and lift up. Lower the legs to the other side. Keep both shoulders flat. You'll feel a nice stretch through your chest and shoulders, as well as through your hips, and lift up. Now take the legs, pull them in to your body and let your tailbone curl up, stretching out your low back. Oh, this feels so good. One of my favorite stretches. I usually do this in the morning before I get out of bed. Just pull your knees in. All right, place your feet down, roll onto your side, and let's do the other side. All right, come onto your side. Have your bottom leg bent in front of you. Take a hold of your shin, ankle, or foot, and pull that back. Now, keep the knee, the leg you're stretching, close to the mat. Lift your chest. Press your shoulders down away from your ears and press your hips forward so you feel a really nice stretch right down the front of your thigh. Oh, there's nothing like this stretch to open out the fronts of your thighs, your quadriceps. All right, let's do that open book stretch. Bring your knees together, feet together in a 90-degree angle and come all the way down. Palms of your hands touch. Take the top hand and open back. And just allow the weight of your arm to pull you back, looking at your back arm. If you're all the way on the floor, that's fine too. Just breathe into the stretch. If you're hanging in the air like me, then great. Just hold here. Stretching back. Good, close the arms, shift a little further towards the front of your mat and roll onto your back. Palms of your hands face up, your arms are like a T. Slowly lower the knees to one side. We'll repeat this spinal rotation. And lift up. Other side, stack your feet and stack your knees and lower to the side. Keep both shoulders flat. Now, take a hold of your hamstrings, the backs of your thighs, and pull your knees in towards your body, allowing your tailbone to curl up for a nice lower back stretch. Place the feet on the floor, take a hold of one side and pull that in. Now flex the foot, circle your ankle, circle it the other way. Flex the foot, pull the toes towards the shins, stretch up and bend. Stretch up and bend. One more. Up and hold. Push up through your heel. Pull the leg towards you. You'll feel a really nice deep stretch in the calf, behind the back of the knee, and into your hamstring. Bend your knee. Cross the ankle above the knee. Open the knee to the side. Take your hand and reach in between. Pick the feet up. And take a hold of your other leg and pull that in. Deep hip stretch. Just gently working the leg that you're holding in towards your body. Keep both ankles flexed, especially the side that you're stretching. Release that. Uncross the ankle, pull the knee in. Now circle your ankle, circle it the other way, and flex the foot. Push up, just start the stretch with a nice feeling of lengthening down the back of your thigh. Hold this one, stretch and hold. Draw that in towards you. And bend the knee, Cross the ankle over the knee. Open the knee to the side. Take the other hand, reach in between and take a hold of the hamstring and pull that in. Flex both ankles, especially the side that you're stretching. Pull that in. Nice deep hip stretch. Just breathing. And release that. Take your feet, uncross the ankle, pick the legs up again. One more time. Nice low back stretch. Pull the knees in towards your body. And now this time, open the knees to the side towards your armpits to stretch a little bit into the groin. Allow your tailbone to curl up. Breathe into the stretch. And then bring your knees together, feet on the floor. Roll onto your side. Press up. Let's come up to standing. Take your time. Come onto your knees and then bring one leg forward. Rest your hand on that knee and tuck your back toes under and press up to a squat. Hold here for a moment and lift up. Now separate your feet a little wider than your shoulders and rotate the body side to side, opening the chest on one side as the arm swings back. Just allow the arms to swing across the body. Release the heel so you swivel the foot. You're rotating the whole body, the hips included. Two more. One more each side. Hold there. All right, separate your feet. Take a big deep breath in, reach up. Pull down on the right. Reach up left, stretch. Inhale, pull down on the left. Reach up on the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, pull the elbows back, opening through your chest and shoulders. Now reach up. Take your elbow in the left hand, bend the right elbow, press back and lift your chest. And release. Other side. Press back, stretching out the shoulder and the back of your arm, your triceps. And release. Roll both shoulders back. One more time. Hold there. Now let's go for a nice neck stretch. Tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder and you'll feel a stretch in the left side of your neck here. Now take your left hand out to the side and flex your wrist so you're pressing out through the heel of your hand, and then bring that down, pressing the heel of your hand towards the floor. Press both shoulders away from your ears and lift up. Roll your shoulders back. And now tilt your left ear over to your left shoulder and you'll feel a stretch engage to the right side of your neck. Keep your knees soft. Take your right hand out to the side, flex the wrist, and now press down through the heel of your hand. Keep both shoulders down and press your right hand down, increasing that stretch in the right side of your neck. And lift up. Roll both shoulders back. I really like to do neck stretches because the neck tends to get a little bit stiff if you don't regularly stretch it. Now let's open the chest. Thumbs up, palms together. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, hands come down. Let's repeat that. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulders down. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, hands come down. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. We are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great class. I can't